Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024 by Gaia Blooming. I'm Mimi, and energy mantra for today is, I am the power of the revolution. So today, we have a kind of quiet astro day happening. We do have the sun finishing up its evolution path. And we have the moon finishing up in Sagittarius, moving into Capricorn, where it will square the nodes. And we do have election day, which is going to be pretty interesting, right? So, let's dig in. I want to stand in that energy mantra. I want us all to stand in that energy mantra because I feel like we all put even beyond this country, put a lot of power into the seat of the presidency. And I would like us all to call that power back into ourselves. While that position is one of power, it doesn't negate the power of the individual person. And thank you, Lucci. Yeah, she knows. She's like, I'm a Scorpio moon, let me tell you. And I think it's just important to remember that no matter who is elected, your power is valid, who you are is valid, and it's so important to remember that. Again, no matter what unfolds, right? Yeah. So, Moon squaring Neptune. Moon in Sagittarius squaring Neptune in Pisces. This square brings a lot of energies. One energy is like stuff coming up in dreams. Watch what is showing up in your dreams. But it reminds me that, like, Moon and Sagittarius, we all have so much wisdom, and yet that Neptune and Pisces is like, and we don't know the half of it. And I think it's always important, no matter what is unfolding, to be able to, like, be like, good or bad, I don't know. The universe has a plan. The universe can take anything nefarious, use it for good. We don't know enough to say that we know, right? We are called to watch these patterns, but just keep that in mind in this energy, to stay open to the way things are unfolding. Sometimes the way things happen, things need to unfold in wonky ways, you know? And it's interesting because I follow people on all sides of this, and it's fascinating to see all the views. And I don't know. The universe knows, right? I'm just predicting the weather. So, Moon moving into Capricorn, 7:17 a.m. Capricorn energy is commitment. It's making decision. It's interesting that it's moving into the sign of Capricorn, which does rule government and rules. Very interesting. I also think, again, that it's interesting that Pluto's finishing up. In an ideal world, I feel like I would have liked Pluto to be in Aquarius before this happened. But I don't get to decide those things. So that's very interesting. Now we will have the Moon and Capricorn squaring the nodes today. And the nodes are finally getting their move on. They've been at 6 since before the eclipses happened. So they have finally shifted to 5 degrees. This is potent for me because I have a planet. I have planets at 5 degrees. Multiple planets at 5 degrees. North Node in Aries squaring Capricorn is like, don't sell out who you are to look good to anybody else. Who you are is perfect and looks good to the universe. And that South Node in Pisces is like, again, watch the people pleasing, remember who you are in and through this energy. And I think, if you are still, waiting to vote, remember who you are and align with your values. Speaking of values, Venus is 22 degrees Sagittarius today, which is, again, reminding you to align with your values. You can't expect anybody else to hold your values. Everybody's an individual, but it's so important that you align with your own. So keep that in mind. Besides that, the day is quiet. We are building to a Venus-Uranus in conjunction, which is... Oh, fireworks. Thank you, universe. I don't know what I'm doing. I think it's hand positions that I do that make these things happen, but I don't know what they are. That's still a little ways out. And I hear que sera, sera, whatever will be, will be. So, top of the cards today, we have the Master card. And again, we can get so caught up with what is happening outside of ourselves, but it's so important to bring the energies back to ourselves, call back our power. The mastery, the revolution, evolution, the creation power is within you. And we have to be careful to not give too much of it away, right? I have the Courage card again, to stay in your heart. We still have Mars, obviously still in Leo, but still hanging out at that 0 energy. And sometimes that 0 feels a little wonky, but to stick with heart is going to be important. I love this. This feels nice to me, the Fool card. Courage and the Fool. New doors are opening. We actually have the Awareness card as well. This is the Chariot card. It's moving forward towards victory. And so it's just keeping these energies in mind, no matter who you are looking to be president. These are some great cards helping us move forward. But the contingency is staying in heart and bringing our own version of our wholeness, holiness forward, right? Body, mind, spirit, soul, and heart. So which way do I want to go? Let's see if I have this book right here. I did not pull a card from this deck. Oh, and I don't know where the book is at this moment, but I'm still gonna pull a card from Shapeshifters in and through these energies. Let's get some shape-shifting support. I don't know what the cats... At night I hear like crashes around my desk and I'm like, what are they doing? Let's see. The Mermaid and the Turtle. An elder will teach you. I don't know the story of a mermaid and a turtle, but I do know the turtle and the hare. And the turtle and the hare is slow and steady wins the race. And I know turtles live a really long time and see a lot. And I think all of us need to keep that perspective that others can teach us so much. Whether it's an elder or somebody else, others can teach us so much. And it's great to be able to listen and heed the wisdom. So I'm going to leave that here. I ask for good energy sent our way. Although by the time you watch this, it'll probably be moving through. But we have some crazy storms on the way. I am recording early, so in case we don't have power. But sending good vibes to anybody else having crazy storms moving through. And in dealing with these energies. And remembering that the power of the revolution evolution is within all of us. So that's it for today. You can book a reading, email me, mimiclark@gmail.com, and the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and remember who you are, for you are the solution. Namaste.